Ethical journalism is essential, one, for the credibility of the organization, and two, because that's what the public deserves and that's what the public needs. We only get good information if we have ethical journalists out there gathering that information and providing it to us. We thought that the Seattle Times piece, first of all, they had to deal with 3 or 4 different pretty serious ethical issues, and we were very impressed with the way they managed it and the way they both got the story out while at the same time worrying about both the subject of the story and the sources of their material. We also, I think, were very impressed with the fact that they didn't run it immediately. They took the time to get their facts, make sure they had the facts, and they only published what they thought was necessary to tell the story.
It was kind of a sweeping story. We put together maybe 10, 12 different stories over several months that eventually led to the mayor stepping down and resigning.
There was a lot of blowback initially from the mayor and his allies against the story, against the newspaper, against the accusers.
We knew that we needed to be fair and balanced and to get our facts right. And we also knew that when the stories came out, lives were going to change and possibly the direction of our city is going to be altered.
I think that people deserve to know that our reporting was up to rigorous ethical standards and that they could rely on it. They could still criticize it, they could maybe second guess some of our decision making, but we also tried to be transparent in showing how we arrived at the decisions that we did.
The Payne Awards are important, one, because we do honor journalists, and two, because it's another way to reinforce and celebrate and enrich and strengthen the practice of ethical journalism.
The Rohingya minority, they're the Muslim minority in Myanmar. There was a big scorched earth exercise by the Myanmar security forces to get rid of the Rohingya. So we decided to go in there and talk to the women and find these women and listen to their stories. And as journalists, we face the difficult task of getting enough information and balancing that with not re-traumatizing them. We need to remember to be people first and journalists second, and follow your moral compass and hold on to the integrity. I think that's a very good rule to follow, basic rule in life, and especially in this line of work.